Hello everyone, now we will talk about Fiat 124 Spider review. The retro-styled Fiat 124 Spider is based on the incredibly successful Mazda MX-5. That means that underneath the Fiat's distinctive two-seater convertible body there's a rear-wheel drive platform that it shares with the highly praised Japanese roadster. The 124 Spider name was last used by Fiat in the 1960s and 1970s, and the present model pays homage to the original car with a host of styling details. Under the bonnet there's a different engine to the MX-5, too, with Fiat using its own 1.4-liter turbocharged petrol unit that it claims will balance performance and economy better than the engines found in the Mazda. So, the 124 Spider has the same basic underpinnings as the MX-5, but how does it compare with it on the road? Is it as much fun overall, and which of the trim options will we choose? Read on over the next few pages to get our in-depth impressions of the drop-top Fiat. Those familiar with the Mazda MX-5 would feel at home in the 124 Spider, because the interior design is identical, only some different finishes and equipment set it apart. All-round visibility from the driver's seat is very good, even with the roof up. In fact, the reversing camera on Lasso and Lasso Plus models is nigh on redundant, and headroom is just acceptable for 6-footers. Dropping the manual roof is a moment's work and can be done without leaving your seat. Unclip the latch, pull back and push down into place. It's also just as easy to reverse the procedure. Clear instrumentation is viewed through the chunky steering wheel that's adjustable vertically but not horizontally, with a prominent rev counter taking center stage. Seats controls are manual, too. There's no height adjustment, but it's easy to find comfort. Lasso and Lasso Plus models get heated leather upholstery for the deeply sculpted seats, which drivers of sturdier frame might find a bit restrictive. The upper swathes of the cabin are coated in soft-touch plastic, with supplementary leather in Lasso and Lasso Plus. Look further down and you'll find scratchy plastics that are disturbingly thin in some places, but not surprisingly so for a roadster of this price. All models have leather on the steering wheel and gear lever, cruise control, the keyless start button and Bluetooth phone integration. Spending an extra £500 on the entry-level classic model gets you a 7 inches infotainment touchscreen and DAB radio, but not the sat-nav that's standard on the other two spec levels. The infotainment system is easy to use and responsive to both touchscreen inputs and the rotary controller, but maps can be a little slow to load. The cheapest 124 Spider is a bit more expensive than the cheapest Mazda MX-5, but it's also a fair bit quicker. In fact, the Fiat is almost as rapid as the much pricier and more powerful of the two MX-5s, yet offers superior fuel economy and lower emissions, the latter being especially good news for company car drivers. Both cars come from the same Mazda production line in Japan, which bodes well for reliability, Mazda sitting near the top of our reliability charts, some way above Fiat. Yet it's Fiat that covers unlimited miles in its 3-year warranty. There's a 60,000 mile limit for the MX-5. Lasso means luxury in Italian, and the mid-range Lasso specification brings just that with plenty of niceties included, while similarly priced MX-5s put more emphasis on dynamic equipment for a sharper drive. The two cars are expected to depreciate at about the same rate. The 124 Spider comes with 4 airbags and cruise control with speed limiter as standard. It hasn't been crash tested by Euro NCAP yet, but expect a similar overall score to the MX-5's 4 stars out of 5. This is average for a small roadster and only held back by its relative paucity of driver assistance equipment.